day here in Rio, guys. Today is a perfect day for sightseeing. Temperature 29 Celsius and sunny, right? So with that being said, today I'm going to try to visit two of the most iconic places here in Rio. And we got crazy people all over, but like I was saying, today I'm going to try to visit two of the most iconic places in Rio. Number one, Sugarloaf, Pao de Acucar, which is going to give us a nice view of the second place I'm going to try to visit today, which is Christ the Redeemer, the statue of Jesus. So first place, going to go to Sugarloaf, get some shots from there. I'm going to take the rail car all the way up, and then later in the afternoon, right before sunset, you know, although it closes at 7:30, I think that's when they close. At least the last bus leaves around, 7 or so. I'm gonna go to Christ the Redeemer and get some nice shots from there as well. So I did leave a little bit later today just because it was quite foggy at 8 a.m. So I said, might as well wait until we get nice weather. So let's see exactly what the day brings. So right now we're at the base. There's still some nice little clouds circling around, but this is the cable car, and it goes right here. So it's quite small. Cannot compare it to the ones in La Paz, Bolivia. Without any doubt. But this is one of the most famous rail cars in the world. So this is one of the views, guys. We still have some clouds right here, but actually makes the Jesus statue stand out quite a bit. Check it out, with the clouds moving. It's quite fascinating. I'll post some shots here that I took with my long lens, so you can see the statue between the clouds, but it looks quite fascinating, with the city at the bottom. It's quite mystical. So the ticket was 99 real, a little bit steep if you ask me for such a short ride. And again, like with many other places around the world, it was a little bit of discrimination on price. If you're local, you paid half. Not sure exactly if that's the right practice or not. What's your guys' perspective on it? I feel like everyone should be treated equally, no matter where you go, no matter what you visit. Shouldn't be any discrimination on pricing. So here we are with the epic view. Looks pretty good. The statue's still covered in clouds, but I managed to take a few shots when the clouds moved, and I actually got a pretty nice time lapse as well. So clouds always help with time lapse. Gives it way more motion. So but check out, you can see all the way there the airport. You got these other neighborhoods, Botafogo right there. There are the rail cars going up. Yeah, it's a majestic view, no doubt. A lot of people come here for sunset. Okay, you can see pretty much the whole city from here. Let me zoom in a little bit. That's Copacabana right there. On the other side, you got Ipanema, Two Brothers. Yeah, it's pretty nice.
Yeah, keep going.
This is how the back looks like. It's quite nice. You know, it kind of reminds you of Machu Picchu with the clouds and everything moving. You know, if you guys have not seen that episode where I had the little time lapse, and you should go and check it out. It's quite mesmerizing. You know, it's the mountains kind of look a little bit the same. You know, the Sugarloaf or the Christ the Redeemer mountain. You know, it kind of reminds you of the Machu Picchu mountain as well. So you know, so we got these little monkeys or whatever they are. I'm not sure exactly. They look quite interesting. They're pretty much all over the place. They're just scratching themselves and kind of going along these pipes.
Hey, little guy.
So guys, what do you think about these views? They're just phenomenal. You know, every single mountain here in Rio offers one unique perspective, without a doubt. And super stoked that we finally have some really good weather. You know, it's been raining quite hard the last couple of days, you know, or raining on and off. There he goes, all the way down. Man, guys, it's probably a 3-minute ride, not more, and then a 3-minute ride on the other one as well. So you know, it's fairly short ride. You know, it's almost halfway through right now. So actually, you'll see it. It's not even a 3-minute ride. Probably I'm exaggerating. I'm probably pumping it a little bit with loading and everything and unloading. Yeah, maybe 3 minutes. So guys, I was just heading towards the minibuses that go to the Christ the Redeemer, and all of a sudden this huge cloud pretty much came from nowhere, you know, from the sea, from the ocean, and just start covering everything up. So I'm having second thoughts right now if I should go or should I not go. So did decide to come in the end, although there were minimal chances of the clouds spreading out, and spread out a little bit in certain parts. You know, you can get this nice horrific fairy tale look, but in other parts quite bad. You know, that's where the view of the city is. That's where you get the best views. So a little bit grateful that I went to Dona Marta as well, which is a view very similar to this. But then this is what I was hoping, you know, even though I came and I knew there were going to be quite a few clouds, I was hoping to get something like this on the other side, but still possible. The clouds are moving quite fast. There's quite a bit of wind, and hopefully, you know, we'll get to see the other part of the city as well with the Sugarloaf and everything. So in the meantime, my 6th new wonder of the world, got one left, the Wall of China. So it looks like it cleared up a little bit, and we might get some shots. Yeah, so Dona Marta is just right there in front. That's where we got the different nice shots a few days ago. You know, pretty much the same view, different distance and different altitude. So the clouds finally cleared up completely. I was able to get a few time lapse, you know, 5-6 seconds, but nothing crazy. It looks really good though. It's almost closing time, and I have to head down. It's actually not that packed right now as it was when I got here, but I cannot imagine how crazy it is midday or earlier in the day. You know, I've seen some photos. Pretty much this place right here where we're sitting right now, it's completely packed. You know, may have to wait in line just to get at the edge here, so I can have a photo of the city. But yeah, it's quite fascinating. So guys, check out how fast the clouds move. You know, this is not fast forward or anything. This is just purely the clouds themselves. Yeah, it's been quite something. You know, we had so much cloud, and then all of a sudden everything else cleared up, and then everything else got back into the cloud. So it's quite fascinating to see the weather change here. You know, it's supposed to be really nice today, and you know, we got extremely nice weather, and all of a sudden before I left, you know, it got again, you know, a big cloud. But you know, made the most of it. I think it's worth it. You know, it gives it a little mysticism, if I can put it that way. You know, I mean, check out right there. Can't complain. You know, can't complain one bit. Super grateful that I got to visit this wonder as well. And what can I say? You know, super grateful again. Back to Copacabana, guys. Just made it 2 or 3 minutes ago. Heading back to my Airbnb, to my apartment. Yeah, I forgot to mention that, you know, the way I took in order to get to Christ the Redeemer, to the Jesus statue, was by a little bus. They're mini buses that leave every hour, I believe, from multiple places. The one I chose was right here near Copacabana. I paid 62 real, which included, you know, round-trip transportation, and as well as the ticket to enter. You know, I believe it's only 29, the entrance fee to the mountain, to the statue, and then you know, everything else was just, you know, other taxes and you know, the transportation, the bus. You know, there's multiple ways. You can go by taxi, you can take an Uber, you can go by the little train that they have that goes up there. I think it's a little bit more expensive, but yeah, that's the method that I chose, simply because it was very close to where my apartment is. See that big building right there, that big Hilton? Well, my apartment is right on the other side of it, so it made it very convenient. The bus, I believe, leaves at the number 2. There's the whole beach is numbers. There are these big poles, these big stations, you know, number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and so on. You know, the buses leave just in front of the station number 2. So you know, or station, whatever they are, I have no idea. Anyway, that was it for today, guys. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. You know, I made it quite short for multiple reasons. You know, I was a little bit in a rush. So you know, but yeah, hopefully you guys enjoyed it. Have probably a couple more episodes from Rio to show you guys. But until then, you know, take care. Gratitude should be the only attitude, and I'll see you next time.